Koki. I'm just coming to you guys today because I want to give you guys some important info on moisturizing your hair, and I'm going to show you a method that I came up with about a year ago on how to keep my hair moisturized throughout any season, especially in the winter when it's really cold and really frigid and really dry outside. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the hard stuff out of the way first. Let me explain to you guys why it is really important to know the porosity level of your hair. If you have high porosity hair, the easiest way for me to explain this is just to think of blinds on a window. The hair shaft has many cuticles that when closed should all lay flat in a downwards motion. When your hair is highly porous, that just means that your cuticles are open more, allowing more moisture to penetrate your hair easily. Because your cuticles are open, more often than not, yes, the moisture can get in easy, but it can also leave just as easy. So when you have high porous hair, you really have to concentrate on sealing the moisture in. So now to normal porosity hair. If you have normal porosity hair, your hair gets wet at a normal rate. You know, it doesn't feel like you're just soaking up all of the moisture right away. It's just kind of normal. It's just kind of regular. Normal porosity hair is probably the easiest to figure out when it comes to moisturizing your hair, but you still have to know what the heck you're doing. If you have low porosity hair, go back to thinking of the blinds. Instead of the blinds being open, with high porous hair, the blinds are closed, and they're always closed. That comes in handy when you're moisturizing your hair, because it's like, oh great, you know, my scalp, they close easily and they stay shut for a long time and they can hold in my moisture long. But it's a bad side, because although it holds in your moisture really well, it's really freaking hard to get the moisture in there in the first place. So when you have low porosity hair, you just have to do different things to get your cuticles to lift a little bit more, just so you can actually get the moisture in there. If you have any more questions about porosity, just leave them in the comments below and I will answer them. Number one thing to know when you go to moisturize your hair: the only true moisturizer is water. The only way you can moisturize your hair is if you use water or a water-based product. Now, a water-based product doesn't have to be a liquid, but the first ingredient in the product has to be water. So look on the back. If the first ingredient is not water, it's probably not water-based. Make sure you always moisturize your hair with water or a water-based product, and then you go on to sealing. Lots of people talk about sealing. What the heck does it really mean? Well, sealing is very simple. This is when you bring in your oils and when you bring in your butter. Because after you have moisturized your hair with water or a water-based product, you need to seal in your moisture with an oil or a butter. Okay, so last thing to talk about before I actually go into doing my demo is having a moisture and protein balance. In order for you to retain lots of length, you have to have a proper moisture and protein balance. A lot of people just concentrate all on moisture, and while moisture is very important to black hair, just because black hair is dry, you also have to pay attention to the fact that black hair is also fragile. What I do to keep my protein levels in check, I just use a protein instant conditioner every time I wash my hair. So it's like every wash day I have like a mini protein treatment along with the actual protein treatments I might do, you know, every other week or every month. Make sure that you do sufficient amount of protein treatments and deep conditioning treatments.
To moisturize my hair, I apply a water-based leave-in conditioner that contains humectants, and then I leave it on my hair uncovered during the duration of my shower.
What humectants are, they are just ingredients that are put into products to draw moisture to your hair. The problem with humectants is that they draw moisture from anywhere. So they work great when it is a lot of moisture outside, when it's humid, because they could just draw moisture from the air and your hair stay moisturized like that. But the problem in the winter is that it's dry outside and there is no water in the air. So instead of drawing water from the air, it's going to draw water from your hair. Now my logic in this is that I will use the humectants, and so while I am taking my shower, all of that moisture that's in the air while I'm taking a shower is just drying all to my hair. It's like a little steam treatment happening for my hair every single day. And I found that after I do this, my hair is always really soft and whatnot because it soaked in all of the moisture. After I have all the moisture in my hair, then I go to my oil so I can seal it all in. See where I'm coming from?